Just waiting for my computer.
Oh, I need to pause this or I might die or something. Okay.
I'm just waiting for my computer to finish batching something and then I'll be
Okay.
heading out.
All right. So let's see. I'll take out your game audio and or audio of any kind here. Oh, I don't need these earbuds. Ugh. Nice. Okay. Just put that there for now. Oh, that's easier on the ears. Now, oh man, my wires got all twisted up.
I am going to really regret this in the morning.
You are really going to regret this. Because you're still planning on going to church, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Karyne.
I might be able to nap in the afternoon if I can convince John that he should let me nap.
Well, thank you for staying
Yeah.
as insanely long as you did. It's really helpful.
These are my...
I will probably be good for maybe even another like 30 minutes before I even feel tempted to tap into one of these beauties. One of these beauties.
You're really going to drink 2 of those before 6?
We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I won't need to.
Yeah. How fast do they work?
Pretty fast, because I think they're ground up into powder.
Yeah.
Instead of
I
the
just
normal...
feel like you should take one now so that you don't feel the need for one.
Maybe. Maybe. We'll see.
By the time you feel the need for one, how far gone are you?
I don't know. I'm pretty far gone right now. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's put this in my pocket. And let's keep collecting goodies. Hey.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Hey.
Oh, I'm talking to this person here. Okay. All right.
Can you elaborate on this?
That's all of it, in a nutshell.
Really appreciate it.
I think I'm going to eat a banana.
Alright, let's see if it'll let me inject this.
This one looks pretty good.
And did.
All right.
Well, you have fun.
All right. Thank you so much again.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Have a good night.
Thanks.
All right. Let me change my thing over here.
Oh, your front door will be unlocked. Is that okay?
That's fine. I'll lock it.
Okay.
And yeah. Game title to Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Okay. Let's readjust this camera just a little bit. And zoom that in a little bit too, maybe. Where's my thing control? There. And maybe that might be good enough. We'll see. How's that? That's not bad. Should we just pop that up just a teeny bit? How's this? I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. So, you finish my banana. And then I might take a little bathroom break. Ray McCann said he didn't like talking about Robert Pattinson. Oh, going back. He says, as much as I can't handle the comical irony of the vampire from Twilight becoming the Bat, I have this optimism about it. He's actually a great actor in his other movies and has been vocal about how he didn't like doing Twilight, but he certainly will need to need to put on some muscle for the gig. LOL. Yeah. Yeah. And I knew that about him too, that he was pretty vocal on, not being a big fan of doing the Twilight movies. Yeah. And I haven't seen his other movies, but I think I've seen clips that showed kind of his acting chops. And yeah, I think you're probably right. I think we have reason to be optimistic. All right. All right. Bathroom break, then in it to win it. Okay. Okay. So, map. Where are we going? Oh, we're collecting stuff here. Okay, we're still good. Let me turn this volume up just a little bit. I think there might have been something to Karyne's suggestion about tapping into that stamina potion before I need it, you know? I already kind of told myself I was going to feel free to be more liberal with my caffeine consumption this year compared to last year. So, yeah. I just gotta find where these things are at. In a little bit here, I actually need to switch to a non-PS4 game. I just want to give my PS4 a break. But I'll just do that for maybe 20, 30 minutes, and then I'll be back onto some kind of PS4 game for the rest of the time, I imagine. There's a blue highlighted thing on my mini-map. That means like some good loot, I think. So I wish I would have caught that while I was out there before. If I'm gonna be jogging around like this, I'm going to drink my potion now. Alright. Here we go. Stamina potion. Number 1. Let's get some water ready. I think I wanted some water handy last time. The taste itself is fine. It's the aftertaste that I was like, oh, let's rinse that down. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, that was just fine. All right, very good, very good. All right, that is at 2:16. That went into me. Let's see how quickly I noticed the first effects. I think it was in 15 to 20 minutes last time that I first noticed. We'll see how fast it happens this time. All right. Show me the goods. Nice. Okay, so there's that. Very helpful. So, have I got all the goodies that are here? I have. Okay, cool. So I've checked all the boxes. So we can move on to another location now. Oh, but that's some blue loot. I didn't know there was more blue loot. Let's go get that. Or was I misreading that? I thought that was I thought that was showing me blue loot. Oh, I didn't mean to mark that dude. I thought there was blue loot. Right here. Again, it's kind of marking a dude. I don't mean to mark a dude. Let's unmark that. But it's in the complex. There's some skill credits. I like those. Is it up on the roof? Is that where that loot is? Because I'm not seeing it glowing in here.
I have somewhere I have to be.
There's some ammo. I like that. More ammo. Ammo. Good.
You're making me anxious.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. I'm looking for a way up on these roofs, but I don't think there is one. Let's see, a ladder. Not seeing what I want to see here. Alright, I might not be able to get that blue loot. Alright, we're moving on to a new location, because I can't just keep running circles around that building. What is this? Outpost Black Tiger. That's full of wolves. I don't know if I want that. But it does say 30 plus. What's my current level? Oh, I'm level 25, so no, I don't want to do that yet. Let's see here. Where could I go? I've cleared that location. But you know, here's one I haven't even been to yet. Let's go check it out.
Chill out, okay?
Alright. And let's take a vehicle. I've been doing a lot of like running on the ground, but let's take a vehicle. Oops. Oops. Alright. Dare I try to roll on the +3 page of many topics? Dare I try? What might I say? Perhaps nothing I intend. Nevertheless, we roll. 19. What's gonna happen? Oh, okay. Well, Adam Collings. The ghost of Adam Collings is still with us. Adam Collings, patron on patreon.com/spiritplayproductions, asks, what does your ideal holiday vacation look like? I don't know. I think I rethink that a little bit. Because... I think some of the vacations I've enjoyed the most have been vacations where I'm not necessarily here at home, because Holly doesn't like to be at home when we're on vacation. It just reminds her of maybe to-dos around the house that she wants to take care of and stuff. That doesn't bother me as much. I can easily take time off at home, and it's not really a problem. But there is something nice about being away from home, and yet I still like to have a space that I can be in and do my thing, which is usually going to involve video games. So, like, we've taken some weekend trips, Holly and I, where we just find, you know, a reasonably priced hotel room or bed and breakfast, and I bring my video game consoles and a TV along, and we'll do some things together, or sometimes she'll have TV on watching like her TLC, you know, shows that she doesn't normally get to watch anymore because we haven't had cable for years. And so I'll just sit next to her and be bumming around while she's watching her thing and I'm playing my video games, so we're just bumming around together. And just not having any agenda items. I think that's one of the main things. Like, when we go visit her family, we have a nice time with them. I mean, you know, being on vacation for me doesn't mean I'm playing video games the whole time, you know. But it's nice to have the ability to do that a little bit every day. And I think maybe the key ingredient for me in a vacation is to not have a lot of things scheduled. You know, I definitely don't like sightseeing. And when we go visit family, I don't like to have a bunch of days in a row with a bunch of events that we're doing. Like today we're going to a family reunion. Tomorrow there's a big church barbecue. And then the next day after that, we're getting together with so-and-so or whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh, can we have like 2 or more days in a row where nothing's going on? There's nothing planned, We are just bumming around the house, talking to each other, maybe watching a movie together or something, having meals together and, connecting during that time. And, but I think... Yeah, if I'm gonna go somewhere to like sightsee, it's gonna have to be pretty darn particular. One thing that surprised me as being something that I really enjoyed was a trip to the Warner Brothers studio lot tour. Holly and I took a vacation. This was a few years back, and we went to Universal Studios. And basically in one day, we got to see all the things that I was really interested in seeing. I checked off all the boxes. I didn't need to go on rides more than once or whatever. We didn't have the boys along for this trip. When we took the boys, this last summer, we went on the Harry Potter ride like 3 or 4 times. But... Oh, crap. What was I saying? This might be the last plus 3 page thing I can do. It's been a struggle. Trip to Universal. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we did Universal in a day, and then we realized we had like a whole day with like nothing to do. And so on a whim, Holly got online and found out that Warner Brothers had a studio lot tour. Now, unlike Universal, the Warner lot tour, I guess I can speak more softly. The Warner lot tour, it's not based on a bunch of rides, and attractions and stuff like that. It's like an actual functioning studio, and that's basically all there is to it. And it's a little bit more of like a museum type experience, but based on a large lot with multiple buildings and stuff. And but they take you on a tram through driving sections and walking sections, and that was a much cooler experience than the Universal tour, because I really felt like I was on a functioning set, and I was able to walk through their prop warehouse where they actually pull props from that are all tagged and bagged and categorized so that they can find them for movies or TV shows or whatever. We went through a whole room where there's just phones everywhere. Phones. All kinds of phones. Like from all kinds of different periods of time. Or clocks or whatever. I mean, it's just like, it's fascinating to see just the tables and tables filled with these props, that they're pulling from every day as they're preparing sets and stuff for various purposes. That it was the same trip that they had a special Batmobile display where before Batman and Superman came out in theaters, I got to see the Batmobile that would be used in Batman vs. Superman. And it was so cool. Not only that, I got to see it next to the Michael Keaton Batmobile and the Christopher Nolan Batmobile, which I was shocked at how small the Christopher Nolan Batmobile is, given that they kind of call it a tank in the movie, and it looks like a tank. Man, you haven't seen a tank until you see in person the Batmobile from Batman vs. Superman. That car is huge, It is a beast. So anyway, that just felt like a much more authentic and behind-the-scenes type of experience. And so ever since that vacation, I've thought, boy, what else could we see or get a tour of that would really interest me? And I don't know of anything else. I do have an interest at some point in maybe taking a tour through some kind of like a video game studio, but I don't know what studio I'd want to visit or what one I could potentially have access to that I would want to visit. I think Bethesda might interest me. Once upon a time, BioWare would have interested me, but I don't think it would now. But anyway, yeah. So, unscheduled for the most part, unless we are visiting something that is probably going to be an unusual type of thing that people usually don't take tours of. but that is of particular interest to me, you know. Yeah. So I'm going to cross off that topic, and then I don't think I'm going to be able to do another one of these tonight. But that was a great question, Adam. Thank you so much for submitting that. Let's see here. Tim O'Donnell says, do or do not, there is no try. Did I say try at some point? All the snow. I don't know what that refers to. If that was part of my vacation blabbing, or if there was snow in the game. I do like snow if I don't have to be in it. We're gonna go... This is a Christmas to visit Holly's family. What the crap? Oh yeah, I gotta stop using my PS4 for a little while. Although we won't actually be up there for Christmas. We're gonna get there like the Saturday after Christmas. Out to Pennsylvania. And I do like seeing snow when we're out there for the Christmas season. It's quite nice. Quite lovely. Alright, I'm going to handle this stuff later. Let's, we auto-saved, right? Let's go over here. Over to this place. I might be feeling something that could be the beginnings of the caffeine entering my system. It would be about time. It would be about 14 minutes into having it down my gullet. But I still don't feel like it's really empowering me yet. That's what the stamina potion did last year. It gave me powers. It gave me powers to do things. Do things, see things no one else can see, and do things no one else can do. That's what it did for me. And that's what it'll do again. I believe that. Alright. Turn off PS4. That is your mission. Let's take a look here. My go-to titles by system. On the Retron 5, I don't think there's anything I want to do on there. I finished Bionic Commando. I finished The Flash. I'm in a grindy part of Castlevania Circle of the Moon, so I don't want to do that. I can't think enough to do Final Fantasy 3/6, which I had considered doing at some point during the marathon. No way can I do Tactics Ogre, the Knight of Lotus. On the PSTV, I don't think I can do any of those. Well, maybe Resogun. I'm not sure if I want to do that, though. Resogun. Probably not. I'm gravitating towards something on the 360. I could do Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, Saints Row 2, Singularity, Two Worlds 2. Probably not going to do one of those. I'm thinking Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning or Saints Row 2. Or I could do something intense like Dead Island or Dead Space, which I don't think I want to do. I think I want to do... You know what? Let's do Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Let's do Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Activate. There we go. Very good. Oh, that title's way too long. What the crap? Let's see here. Can I just shrink it? There we go. That'll work. Big old beefy title. Alright, let's do check. Oh, that's totally off. Check. Did it move even? Check. Oh, okay. I'm late. I'm late, which means I gotta reduce the delay. All right, check. Oh, I think that's it. Check. All right, good. Good, good. Okay. John Wilkerson's here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning to you. I think that's from Singin' in the Rain. I'm not sure. I've never watched that through from beginning to end. I think that is from Singing in the Rain. Or, I'm in no position, my voice is all hash right now, but... Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh man, I have no resonance in my voice. Oh, what... I'll just sing it softly. What a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. John Wilkerson says, I earned $193 yesterday with Uber and Lyft. I'll be making donations to help other team members reach their goals. That's so cool, John. Thank you so much. Very cool. Reed Benson says, I like snow from my window, not so much when I have to walk outside in the city. That's exactly it, Reed. You've touched on it. You've hit it. I like snow from the window. Same with rain. Every once in a while I like to walk out in the rain with an umbrella. That is nice. Or drive in it. But most times I just like it from a window. From within a house or inside of a car. Same thing with snow. Look at this. This is going to be great tomorrow. The caffeine's kicking in. The special potion's kicking in. I can feel it now. I can feel it. It's coming through my system. Pumping through my veins. Look at these goodies. This is tomorrow. It's going to be majestic. All right. Dare I have a mint fudge and robed cookie? No, let's try not to right now. Now, with this game, I was going to try and fill in some foggy areas. Almost my entire map is filled in. But I think there were a few areas left that could be filled in. Maybe... Where am I right now? Where am I? I'll just set a waypoint. For right... What the crap? Oh yeah, I think I can go there. I'm going to set a waypoint for right... Set waypoint! Set waypoint! I can't set a waypoint for there? Guess they don't want me to. Okay. But that's me, so I can just follow the road. And follow the road and hang a right eventually. Okay. This game, I'm waiting for them to do like a remaster for modern consoles. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Even though the artistic style is a little bit more on the cartoony side than I would typically be into, I really like it. I really like this game. The story, I could not care less for. I mean, they got a really high-profile writer on this. R.A. Salvatore, who is known for his Forgotten Realms, you know, D&D-based books about Dritz Duorden. I've read like 6 of his books, and I just got burned out eventually because he, as a writer, tends to focus on what is happening rather than what characters are thinking and feeling. And that's what draws me into a book, is what characters are thinking and feeling and what the circumstances mean to them. As opposed to just telling me what's happening. And I feel like the same is true of the story he wrote. He fleshed out, I think, this whole world, and certainly has skill in that regard. Oh, jeez. Come on now. Oh, this thing is tough. But the story doesn't have any interesting characters really, and I just blast through a ton of dialogue in this game, and it gives me quest markers to tell me where to go, and so I'm good. I'm set, you know. And this is one of like the top of my list. As far as like playing as a magic user in a third-person RPG, this has got to be close to the top of my list. It's very different from, say, Dragon Age, which is real-time with pause type thing going on, or Pillars of Eternity, certainly. It's definitely much more action-oriented, but there's still so much variety in like what you can do with your magic, the spells that you can learn and how you slot them. I mean, look at this. I hit right trigger, and I got an electricity spell, I got an ice spell, I got a mix of two together, or multiple, like all the elements mixed together. You can, through different button presses, also in kind of a fighting game fashion, trigger certain moves. Like this is my basic attack, but I think if I do like a... Yeah, so that's like just a button press of 3 in a row. I think if I... Let's see, what is the move? If I hold the shield and press... Which one is it? I can't remember which one it is. Oh, dang, that was pretty cool. I think one of these... I can't remember which one it is. There's one move that, like, if I hold it down... Oh, there it is, yeah. I'm holding it down, and it's a charged attack. And I let go, and kapowie! There's so much variance, you know? In another game, each one of those would be a different spell. But in this game, they're attacks, they're spell attacks that are instantly available to you if you just remember some very simple button commands. And the coolest one of all is this frickin' meteor one that just totally wreaks havoc. Come on now, that's awesome. And then I've got the force field around me and the ongoing passive, you know, of the force field and the revolving orbs that do damage to bad guys. And then there's the ranged attack of using your wand, in addition to using your close-up staff weapon. So the versatility of being a mage in this game is... it's really something else. It's really something else. And I just don't know of another game. Like, I like being a mage in this game so much more than being a mage in, say, Skyrim, you know? Skyrim, you can have one spell equipped to your right hand, one spell equipped to your left hand. You can mix them together, or you can have the same spell equipped to both and then combine them and make a powerful version of that. That's about as varied as it gets, and there's so much going on here. And then on top of that, you look at your abilities tree. You can mix and match your thieving skills, which is like your finesse skill tree. You can go full-on rogue if you want, but you can also mix and match, so you can be a totally unique class that you create, you know, where you're doing like the finesse thing, but you're also doing like a bunch of sorcery stuff, or you're doing like, you know, barbarian fighting type stuff, and you can go full on with any of those or mix and match however you want. And on top of that, there are, where are those? Destinies. You can unlock these different destinies that if you put certain amounts of points into different categories, let's say, let's find one that's kind of... Oh yeah, here's the mix and match one. So if you put 14 into finesse and 14 into sorcery, you can use those points for any abilities in those skill trees that you want. If you do that, then you get this bonus because you're an arcanist. 20 plus 22% elemental damage, plus 10% piercing damage, plus 5% chance to critical hit. And then you get this guaranteed to critical hit versus enemies in panic. I mean, there's all these, like... It's like there's this crazy number of classes, almost, that you can choose to play as, that you get these bonuses that help define a playstyle and help define your class. I mean, and you have all kinds of opportunities to respec your character, too. If you want to try something different, if you've been playing the game for 20 hours, going full-on whatever, or a mix of this and that, you can respec your whole character. It really doesn't take a ton to do that, you know. And so... I mean, like, this is a game that if you're into third-person RPGs, especially third-person action RPGs, I just highly recommend this game, and you can get it very affordably on the Xbox 360, either used physically or digitally. It's usually available for a pretty good price, too. And I just highly recommend it for fans of third-person RPGs. Not for the story, but for the enjoyment of playing as a certain class. You can craft, you can make... potions, you can make weapons, you can collect ingredients and do all that stuff. You can be a thief and use stealth, and it's like all the kinds of systems that you would find in a Skyrim type game. I think all of them are here too, you know. Charisma stuff, I think, that will affect your dialogue options. It's really, really impressive. What is this? This is your moves, okay. Status, let's see, where's the, oh, skills, yeah, so here's like a totally different, this is like a separate skill tree. Well, like, the other skill tree had to do with, like, your, I don't know, there's two different skill trees. The other one's not called skills or something, I can't remember what it's called, but there's all these things for blacksmithing, alchemy, lockpicking, I mean, stealth, it's just nuts. And the fact that, this game, you know, is made as well as it is for fans of, you know, this kind of game, even though the story really does fall short. You know, I'll definitely agree with that. The gameplay is fantastic, and I think that's pretty much agreed upon by reviewers across the board. That the gameplay just shines, baby. It just shines, you know. And so EA owns the rights to this game, and they would have to be the gatekeepers for a remaster. But THQ Nordic has purchased the IP, and they purchased all the stuff that was in development for the sequel to this game, which was kind of going to be an MMO, maybe? I don't know, but this game, too, was kind of going to be an MMO, and they decided to make it into a big single-player pseudo-open-world RPG, which I think worked really well for it. Anyway, so THQ Nordic, man, I just want them to take this engine and, man, they could even use the same map and just repopulate it with some new enemies and quests and stuff. They could keep a lot of it the same, and I'd be happy to play it again with just different quests, you know? I really, really enjoyed this. So we'll see what happens. Alright. So I rode that caffeine high for a little while. Let me dial it back a little bit and try to get into some gameplay so I don't burn off all the caffeine I got from that potion. What are we doing here? Apparently I got a quest highlighted. I don't think I want to do a quest, though. I want to go to the world map. I've kind of checked out this area. Let's see what might be here. What might be here? Dude, we're coming up on 3 o'clock. Which means I got 3 hours left. That's pretty darn cool. That's pretty darn cool. Alright, what do we got here? Just a little bit there that I could maybe fill in. I feel like there was a map in one of these areas. Oh yeah, here. There's some significant areas I could fill in. So let's head this wise. We're gonna take that road. Take that road. Take that road before us. I named this character Morrigan. I played this game... I played it without finishing it. I put about maybe, I don't know, 20, 30 hours into it as a different character. And I never finished it. I kind of lost interest at one point. Kept it on my system. And then like years later, after finishing Dragon Age Inquisition, I just felt like... First off, I wanted Morrigan, the character Morrigan from Dragon Age Origins, to play a much bigger role in the sequels. She didn't appear at all in Dragon Age 2, and she was just basically a guest appearance in Dragon Age Inquisition. And after what went on with her character in Dragon Age Origins and the expansion to Dragon Age Origins, I was just like, it seems like she should have a major role to play in this world in the future. They never followed through on that. And I just wanted more. I was just like, I wanted more of her story, you know? And so I was just like, all right, forget it. I'm going to name a character Morrigan, and I'm going to create my own headcanon about where Morrigan went, and I'm going to play this game as Morrigan. And so that's what I did. She doesn't really look like... She doesn't have a hairdo that's really like Morrigan from... I mean, it's, I don't know. Not very similar at all. I think also I had a soft spot for Morrigan because she's voiced by Claudia Black, who plays Aaron Soon in Farscape, which, as you may or may not know, is the greatest television show ever made. I need a horse, I'm told by John Wilkerson. You might think so, but I don't. Yeah, you don't have mounts in this game. I've never really missed them. I feel like she can book it plenty. Alright, so we're gonna go up here and we're gonna take a left. Pick up those ingredients. Gonna do some crafting later on, maybe. I got a curse on me, though. That's that little red and black skull icon in the middle of the right side of the screen. That means I came upon a curse at some point. I'll take this. Thank you. Oh. Did I see that before, or was that all covered in smoky shadows? I can't remember if that was exposed or not before. I'm gonna go and check it out, just to see if it looks familiar. Or actually, the minute once I get in there, I should be able to tell if I've been there before. Yeah, new location discovered. Oh, cool. I'm interested. Let's check it out. This is all post-game, like I've beaten the campaign, and then they set you free in the world to kind of do more quests and just do stuff. Oh, this is great. Okay. I haven't saved in a little while, so let's take care of that. Oh, that's right. It said assassin on that save file, because for a little while I did respec to play as an assassin. Which it's fun to play as that class. I mean, the only class I haven't really given time to in this is the straight-up warrior class. I'm kind of tempted to go back and give it a shot, because normally I'm not interested in that. That feels very kind of vanilla to me, to play just a straight-up fighter, you know? Is this gonna kill me? Let's see, can I dispel it? Let's do auto... Nope. Curse of Frailty. I've been cursed. Got another curse on me. But I'm gonna loot this chest, and I'll take it all. I need to... I can't remember how I get the curse lifted. I think I need to find, like, a special shrine or something, maybe? Or go to, like, a house of healing, I think, maybe? I think that's what I gotta do. Oh my gosh, that's a big, giant face up there! Is this gonna turn into some crazy boss I gotta fight? Where the crap am I? I think this is so cool that I've never been to this place before. Finished the freaking campaign, I've never been to this place before. This game. Now, there does come a point where I'll burn out on this game every now and then. I think it can happen when I kind of get used to the movesets or whatever, or something about the combat can eventually get a little old, but man. So it's not the kind of game, even though it has as many deep systems, you know, I think as Skyrim does, it's not the kind of game that you're going to give 300 hours to, I don't think. But part of that is because it's faster paced than the combat in Skyrim, you know? And so that's going to shave down. It's not that you'll necessarily have fewer combat encounters. They might just go a lot faster because it's a lot faster paced. Anyway, I think you owe it to yourself if you're a fan of third-person action RPGs to give this one a try. Good wishes. I'm Lord Hound. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Can I go through here? It's locked. Can only be opened with a proper key. Okay, so there's probably some quest that eventually would have brought me here. And I just haven't picked up that quest yet. Alright, that's fine. Should I add another curse to myself? Oh, this one's not trapped like that. Okay, I'll just take all. How am I doing on my encumbrance? 83 out of 110. Alright. Alrighty. Have I been where I can go? Oh no, there's still places to go and enemies to... Oh no, wait. I can't fight them until I can go through the door, and that door's locked for now. So I think I have done all I can in here for now. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go fill in more places in the map. There's that face again. Big faces. Big elvish faces. What do we have? Okay, ahead and left. Ooh, here we go.
Then returned the prophetess to her people.
Blah, 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 lore, blah, blah, blah. But I got XP.
Tyrion spoke as I know her silken robes the fabric of Lyria's hand. Hail! The words of the goddess I herald unto her.
I mean, if you're interested in lore, if you're interested in, you know,
her way is east.
just words being said in a fantasy world, there's a lot that's been written for this game. So maybe your mileage will vary compared to mine, and you won't want to skip the dialogue. I don't know. But I think it's not uncommon for reviewers to have talked about skipping the dialogue. You know, that I'm not alone in that. Dude, what happened here? Ugh. Oh, hey! Didn't see you guys there. Oh man, I'm getting hurt a little bit. Oh, jeez. There we go. Nice. Let's see. There we go. Looks like there's a chest over here. Chests are not, they don't automatically show up on your minimap. You have to unlock a skill. You can still find them, but unlocking that skill can help you see them on your minimap. I think that's, I don't know, just one of the skills you can unlock. So, I mean, there's lots of cool stuff you can unlock in this game. Oh, great, and there's other stuff here that I've not seen either. Ooh. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We've got a ton going on here at Spirit Blade Productions and Christian Geek Central, including our in-depth Bible study for geeks, movie, game, and other entertainment reviews or commentary, live streams, Christian geek news, original audio dramas, and tons more. And on top of all that, you can become a Spirit Blade insider with an influential voice and get access to exclusive content and rewards. It's your involvement as a patron that will keep all of this going and growing, so I want to thank you for your consideration in that. For more information, please check out our Patreon page through the link below at patreon.com/spiritbladeproductions. Thanks for listening.